for the land of the...
Hi, and welcome, everyone, here on 2K. D8.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Pass to Simmons. All right, Clark, old school lineups tonight. Both sides anchored by great pivot men.
Kevin, I can hear the excitement in your voice, man, and I share that excitement when you see big guys that can go at it in old school fashion. I love seeing that because we don't see it that much these days with all of the three-point shooting. We get to see big guys going to work in the paint. I love it.
Now here's Embiid. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris, Green kicks to Simmons. Just 5 to shoot. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Can't shake Simmons. He is very used to getting hit on these kinds of looks and just plays right through the contact.
Young with the ball. Outguarded by Simmons. And finished off by Collins.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And, guys, I like the fact that he chose the one-hand tomahawk slam because you get a little higher when you go off one hand and 1 foot.
Curry. The shot that time, not on target. Good defensive work there by Young. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
Curry finds Green. Back to Curry. Green with the ball. Passes it to Curry. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Hawks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Young outside. Over to the wing. Collins up top. To the paint. Young passes to Collins. Young drives in. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Solid there, just recognizing when to drive. When Young has some wiggle room, he sees it.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Over Bogdanovich. Another miss by Philadelphia. Atlanta leading by 4. Some firepower from this offense tonight.
Yeah, they got a nice groove going right now offensively. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Hill in for Simmons.
And you rarely see the vision and playmaking of Ben Simmons in someone that size. That you can put him up there with Magic, LeBron, and Penny Hardaway in terms of those taller playmakers.
Yeah, you're spot on there, Greg. I mean, he's unique, really unique and gifted in that regard. And with all great passers, there are a couple of things they do well. One is they see a play or two ahead. They anticipate and throw the ball where it should be going, anticipating that. And the other thing is the timing with which they make their passes. It's usually right at the right time, the opportune time for a teammate to score on the catch.
So it's the Hawks now, after the Sixers pick up 2. To the inside. Here's Okongwu. Bank shot, no good. The 76ers trail. Hilton the pass to Harris, and they take the lead. Harris has got 7.
There's no way you can minimize his concentration. Excellent focus in finding a way to score that time by Harris.
Reddish kicks to Williams. to Okongwu. Molinari wide open. With the putback. Dwight Howard grabs the board. The 76ers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Outside Hill. 34 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Harris. The kick out to Hill. Wilton the pass to Hill. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Harris, good.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hill against Williams. To the left wing. Here's Herter. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Tie game in Atlanta. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for those who want to follow in his
being from Africa at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Hawks, what do you guys think?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Taking a look at the 76ers, Shake Milton is out there with Hill. Then it's Mike Scott. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3 slot.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
And he jams it with authority.
You got to love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. Hill against Williams. Hill kicks to Milton. And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Reddish the pass to Herter. Outside Williams. And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got 7 points.
And the lead should be safe if they can keep shooting the basketball like this.
Yeah, they're cracking. Absolutely cracking and looking to pad that lead.
Korkmaz passes to Scott. Back to Korkmaz. Rebound Atlanta. Lou Williams, crafty GA, just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
Both teams deciding to change it up. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. 4-point game. Maxey passes to Embiid. Right wing. Now the pass to Maxey. He feeds it to Simmons.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
The 76ers shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
I like his even-keeled demeanor, guys. You look at Ben Simmons, never too high or too low. He's got a quiet confidence about him that bodes well for his future.
The 76ers making a switch here. Harris is checked in. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Harris dishes to Curry. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And guys, you'd have to say this run really triggered by their transition offense.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, we have seen continued growth with the NBA's affiliated leagues the last few years. Think about the explosion in popularity of the WNBA, the Basketball Africa League, expansion of the 2K League, greater pay in the WNBA and the G League pathway, along with the unionization of G League players. The league continues to show its commitment to expanding opportunities on multiple levels. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Simmons against Young. Six to shoot. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
That's one of the few mistakes they've made this half. Turnovers haven't been an issue for them yet.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Molinari, he's checked in for Atlanta. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. The shot missing. The 76ers trail by 10. Here's Thibault. Nope, not that time. Nothing for two from the field. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. And it's Capella missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Steps back and fires. Snell, no good.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Yep, that one goes in there.
It helps when Seth Curry is on the attack. He wants to get as close to the rim as possible.
And so we wrap up the first half. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. Follow it.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. And the greatest bench score. That's all for now.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovic, and it's Capella in at the center position. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You know, you gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. You know, Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with the King. And those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. You know, to do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. A 3 from Simmons. Harris. That one wide left. The Hawks leading by 8. Damn.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
Green kicks to Curry. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Reddish, he's checked in for the Hawks. Kevin Herter comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And then for Philadelphia, Dwight Howard. He's checked in for Joel Embiid. Maxey comes in for Curry. And it's Hill in for Danny Green. Back to Young. This is to Capella. Collins wide open. He fires. Offensive rebound.
Boy, Capella doing a nice job being physical and getting those second chance buckets to go. Coaches love that.
Here is Hill. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Simmons inside. Defended by Young. And Capella sends it back. Tries again. Howard misses.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
In the corner. Herter with it. Outside Collins. And Young kicks to Collins. The 3. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
So for the Hawks, Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. And Tony Snell subbed in for Reddish. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Philadelphia. Young looking around. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Young's got the lead up to 13 now for the Hawks.
The first thing that jumps out at you about Young, that seemingly limitless shooting range and the spacing that affords for this offense.
Maxey passes to Howard. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Capella.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there. Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Simmons passes to Howard. Thybulle with the ball. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Maxey. Here's Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Yeah, nice job that time by rolling after setting the solid screen. He's excellent in these screen and roll sets.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for Gallinari. Reddish, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Pulls up from the corner. On the wing, Williams. It's stolen by Hill. It's deflected. It's stolen by Reddish. For the finish, rips down the breakaway slam.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. 13 points up at the end of the period. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting they've been dialed in so far from the field. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Green is out there with Curry, and it's Thibault in at the 3 spot.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Young's shot is off. The 76ers trail by 13. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
I tell you, Embiid's teammates absolutely love setting him up. I mean, they know he's going to finish strong every time.
And Young kicks to Collins. From outside, off the mark. And so Curry will bring it up for the 76ers. Here in the 4th quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. Bogdanovich against Harris. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Kicks it to Embiid. And so they foul intentionally. Simmons checked in for the 76ers. Here's Harris. Wants to get it to Simmons and does. And stolen by Okongwu. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. In the corner, Snell with it. Launches a 3. That one's not going to go. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Down low. And Simmons gets it to go on the assist by Curry. Simmons got it back down to single digits for the 76ers. Williams passes to Okongwu. Snell dishes to Williams. To the middle, Embiid with the steal. Simmons with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Here's Curry. Offensive rebound. Atlanta leading by 9. Feeds it to Okongwu. Banked in off the glass. Craig, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental. And I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that ability to play in space is so vital.
Man, he's excellent off that pick and roll. A dynamic scorer. Defensively, you've got to play Williams to score the ball in that situation.
Simmons passes to Harris. Puts up a 3. Fernando pulls it in.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Williams in the post. Embiid's there. Okongwu, the pass to Fernando. Shot clock at 6. And Okongwu slams it in.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
The 76ers trail by 13. Simmons passes to Curry. 3-pointer. The shot will not fall. And Atlanta will go the other way with it.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Hawks.
They enjoyed a big boost from the strong play of their bench.
The subs came in and did their job. Those points off the bench were key to their victory.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Trae Young.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
And oh, here we go. Harris, nobody back.
Boy, Danny Green, really a savvy defender. Turned him over that time to start the break.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams passes to Fernando. Back to Williams. The feed to Okongwu. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Now here's Embiid. He had Simmons atop the key. Curry on the wing. Drills the 3-pointer.
He's gaining more and more confidence over time from deep. Seth Curry proving he's got touch from out there.
And so the Hawks take the win. It was a fantastic ball game, and they did a great job. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the... A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot. And looking at the Nets, we've got Jordan. Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's Irving. And it's Harden in at the shooting guard position. Now, here is Young. Down low, Capella. A shot off that time. Jordan with some nice D.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
Now, here is Young. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Hunter, no good.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And finished off by KD.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Nets. Here's Young. Knocks down the step back J.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Jordan dishes to KD. In the corner, Irving with it. Young with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Hunter, the pass to Collins. And stolen by Jordan. Irving attacking. And then Durant with the dunk.
Well, Kyrie Irving, if you're open, he will find you. This guy is a scorer, but he understands others have got to come along with him.
Young with the ball. Shoots. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Young's got his second bucket. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. And here is Irving. Harris outside. From 15 feet away. Rebound by the Hawks.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
The Nets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Misses the layup. The Hawks trailing. Here's Young. In the corner, it's Capella. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Irving against Young. It's Young on the wing. Can't tie it up as that one's no good. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Pass to Durant. Kicks it out to Harden. Irving with it. In the corner, it's Harris. There's the pass to Harden. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. So for the Nets, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Joe Harris. Griffin comes in for Kevin Durant. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for John Collins. And it's Williams in for Young. Clock at 4. Here's Fernando. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest fives in the NBA.
Harden surveying the D to end the cold streak. Fernando pulls it in. The Hawks have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And Herter gets it to go. And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Trailing by 2. On the wing, Harden. Back to Dinwiddie. And again, no good by Brooklyn. For Atlanta, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Had a hand on it. Passes to Harden. Nice move. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
And one of the most creative scorers the league has to offer. Harden specializes in sinking those tough shots.
Pass to Herter from outside the arc. No good that time. Tie game in Brooklyn. And the second quarter will get underway just after. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Man, why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. You've got Reddish. Dunn is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Snell in at the small forward. And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul. The Nets making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Then for the Hawks, Bruno Fernando's checked in for Tony Snell. And Kevin Herter subbed in for Chris Dunn. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Green. Joe Harris comes in for Bruce Brown. And Irving subbed in for Johnson. And it's Irving missing. There's the steal. Claxton the pass to Dinwiddie. Outside Griffin. Now here is Irving. He's covered closely. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stop.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Now, here is Irving. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. From the arc. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Hawks leading.
And Doris, last season for Kyrie Irving, really one of waiting. No Durant on the year to play off of, and then Kyrie's season with the Nets was cut short due to injury.
Well, second surgery for Irving in the last 3 years. You obviously hope he and KD can stay healthy and try to revitalize this Nets organization. Irving is so excited about being on the court. The NBA misses him when he's not playing. Let's hope he stays healthy.
Now Williams following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
James Harden, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Basket counts. Irving's got his first bucket in this one.
Well, what a wizard Kyrie is in the open floor. Utilizes his speed to help create open shots in transition. That's beautiful.
Young uses the glass to finish the layup. Young's got the lead up to 3 now for the Hawks.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
2 minutes.
Pass to Capella. Collins kicks to Young. The dish to Bogdanovich. And there's the pass to Capella. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. A three-pointer, no good. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
This is as easy as it gets for Collins. Once he establishes position, the defense is toast.
Harden outside. Kicks to Griffin. 5 on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And here's the fast break. Lobbed up there for Collins. Dishes to Hunter. Outside Bogdanovich. Second shot opportunity. And Collins is right there. And the Hawks lead by 9.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
17 seconds left in the second quarter. Harden's shot is good.
And I love seeing Harden get room to shoot from that mid-range position, an effective scorer in that area.
Young taking his time here. Over Harden. And too long on the shot. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the
2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. They never put themselves in too much danger. 4 points. And that.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed, but it's always existed. And the reality is this: you become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
We've got Brown. Durant is out there with Green. Then it's Jordan. And it's Dinwiddie in at point. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Capella against Jordan. Now Capella, 4 on the shot clock. Hunter, no one around him. They get it again.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Passes it to Brown. Left side, KD. From downtown. That shot off the mark. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Capella against Jordan. Capella kicks to Young. Pass to Hunter. Collins wide open. He fires. Bangs home the trifecta. And it's a 12-point Hawks lead.
An improving three-point shooter. Collins understands the role of today's big man.
Now here's Dinwiddie. No points in the game yet for him. Durant for 3. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They're scoreless since the first half. Outside Durant for three. Kevin Durant can't get that one to fall.
I know he's got to be frustrated right now, but the team is fighting from behind. He's got to stay with it.
A three from Bogdanovich. The shot, no good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. Collins passes to Capella. Young from deep three-point range. The Hawks again can't hit. Nets trail by 12. Outside Durant fires for three. Offensive rebound, Nets. Knocked away. It's stolen by Capella. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. To the inside. The shake and the dunk by Capella.
What a play by Young. Out of that pick and roll, does a great job with his decision making.
It's Durant on the wing. Feeds to Green. Back to KD to end the run. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Durant's got 9.
Kevin Durant is a threat to shoot it as soon as the ball hits his hands. This guy incredible, relentless as a scorer.
Now, here is Young. 6 points for him. To the paint, the 8-footer. And Capella the bucket on the assist from Young. And it's 8 points for Clint Capella.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Over in the corner, Green. Inside. And Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor. Has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
The Hawks leading by 11. Young outside. A rebound by the Nets. Dinwiddie finds Jordan. Outside for KD. Jacks up a three. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And in that first half, guys, they didn't shoot nearly as many threes as they have here in the second, trying to use that shot to stay in the game.
Now, here is Young. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Bogdanovich has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. He dishes it to Durant. Back to Dinwiddie. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark, and they're moving it up. Here's Hunter. Misses the shot. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. On the court for Atlanta. On the wings, Furter and Reddish. Then it's Williams. Then it's Okongwu. And it's Fernando in at the power forward. Now here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. In the corner, Harden misses the three.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant comes in for Joe Harris. Irving against Williams. And Okongwu slams it in.
Lou Williams has an excellent feel for how to run the pick and roll. What a look off of that action.
Outside Irving. into the paint. Here's Griffin. Oh, my goodness. Wow. What a play.
Man, one for the highlight reel. And you see, after multiple knee surgeries, Griffin can still get up. And when he first came into the league, Blake Griffin's dunking made headlines. And while I'm sure he enjoyed that, he was also eager to show that there was more to his game.
Here's Herter. Out to the right wing. Fernando, the pass to Okongwu. Shoots over Griffin. Up again. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hawks lead by 14.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And you know, Greg, in the past, Griffin felt at times criticized as being a one-dimensional player.
I tell you, Kevin, I think he's answered those critics. You look at his passing and his development as a shooter, one of the more complete offensive players in the league.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Hawks. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. Here's Fernando. Outside Williams. He feeds it to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
Lou Williams is the all-time leader in points off the bench, but don't sleep on his passing game. What an assist.
Here is Durant. Pass to Irving. Harden kicks to KD. From beyond the arc and then some. KD's got 9 points now in just the second half.
It doesn't matter the zip code. Kevin Durant, when he steps over the half-court line, is in his trigger range. My goodness.
Here's Herter. Over Harden. Again, the Hawks good for 2.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
And that one's good, Irving.
As soon as Kyrie Irving crosses half court, you have got to guard him, and you've got to be balanced because this guy is an effective, dominant offensive presence.
Now here's Williams. The pass to Fernando. Back to Williams. Now here's Okongwu. Reddish the pass to Williams. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Well, he bailed him out with that one. The shot clock was low. You got to just play straight up D. That is not the time to take a foul.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Griffin. Johnson comes in for Jeff Green. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Kevin Durant.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Atlanta.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Clint Capella.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Here's Capella following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
In the corner, Harden. Dunn looking over the floor. Shoots a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
Kevin, with
growing together and staying healthy, two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Irving. Then there's Griffin. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harden in at the 3 slot. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3. Now here's Simmons. Curry with a wide open look. Buries the long-range jumper.
Look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent and looking to get them going.
In the corner, Irving with it. Here's Harden on the wing. Uncovered. That one's rebounded by Embiid.
That's one of the few times they'll get away with leaving him that wide open. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Curry looking around. To the middle. Harris passes to Embiid. Shot clock at 5. There's Green with the 3.
And Harden showing great strides of improvement on D. Really doing his best to bother shooters.
Nets passing it around. And the dunk by Jordan.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Embiid kicks to Simmons. He dishes it to Harris. Outside for Simmons. Harris, no good.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease. And last season, we saw teams double and trap James Harden more than any other player in the league. As soon as he crossed half court, they did not want the ball in his hands.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And all the trapping had to frustrate Harden. But whatever may come, he's going to make the right play.
Yeah, and he can, Jay, because he's not just a good passer. He's a great passer. He averaged over double-digit assists the year they played him at point guard. He makes you pay for sending help.
Now here is Harris, and Curry has it in the corner. Back to Harris. Griffin with the steal. And here comes Harden, leading the fast. Wow, hammering it in!
I mean, come on, man. Harden is ridiculously clever, including how he decides to posterize you. A superb athlete.
Here's Simmons. Curry on the wing. Rebound, Brooklyn. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Harden's got the ball. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Harden's got 7 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Simmons dishes to Embiid. And that time, also a missed shot.
Some very aggressive defense to prevent the easy lay-in.
Nobody near Irving. Off target from three-point range. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. They trail by 6. Harris, good.
An aggressive move by Harris. A little contact there. He just powers through it.
Now here's Durant. On the wing, Irving. Back to Durant. Lets the 3 fly. Good on the triple.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Outside, Green. Jordan against Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
KD looking around. Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Green. Here's Curry. And it's good off the back rim and in. 5 points in the game. Nets leading by 3. 51 seconds left in the first. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Out left to the wing. Pass to Claxton. Dinwiddie, the bounce pass. It doesn't go for him. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Their offense has been great here.
Yeah, the ball movement has been terrific, and they've kept the defense off balance.
When you lob it Howard's way, he'll find ways to finish. That's how talented of a dunker he is.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Dinwiddie outside. Throws it up high. It's tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Clock at 6. The 3 from Johnson. Dwight Howard grabs the board. Here's Korkmaz. Second chance effort. Milton. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Straight up effort gets him those points. That's what it's all about on the offensive glass.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Philadelphia. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed the scrutiny.
For me, it comes with...
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. I mean, if you have a favorable matchup inside, just keep pounding it in there.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Green. He's out there with Harden. And it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. The pass to Harden. Back to Dinwiddie. On the wing, Harden. It's hauled in by Thibault. The 76ers leading by 3. Howard finds Thibault. Here's Hill. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Hill's got his first points of the game. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul are 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy just sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan, and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. Maxey's checked in for Korkmaz. Out of bounds. Next ball as Brooklyn keeps possession. The 76ers making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Here's Green. He's still scoreless so far in this one. The 76ers leading by 4. Hill passes to Maxey. Harris with it. Ball's knocked loose. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
You can't be careless with the ball around Harden. He's great at swiping the ball and creating easy opportunities for his team.
And see, Webb, the strength and conditioning of James Harden, something I'm not certain everybody has an appreciation for.
Yeah, and to your point, back in high school, despite leading Artesia to back-to-back state championships, Harden dealt with asthma and was frankly out of shape. Over the years, dedication to diet and training, that enabled him to reach new heights.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Joel Embiid. He's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Maxey. And it's Ben Simmons in for George Hill. Irving for 3. The shot missing. Curry with some nice D. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. The Nets making a switch here. Dinwiddie's checked in. The 76ers leading by 4. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That is his first foul of the game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
Great anticipation, quick hands. Who's saying Irving can't play defense?
Over in the corner, Green. Harris outside. The feed to Embiid. Harris dishes to Embiid. And Jordan sends it back.
And really, that's the brilliance of Jordan, just denying those shots there with tremendous power.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
Curry against Irving. Takes a shot at the elbow. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Outside Irving. KD on the wing. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Irving looking over the floor. And now Curry running the floor all by himself. And Curry throws it down.
Oh, the defense of Embiid leads to the hoop. Love to see the energy he brings to the table.
Harris against Dinwiddie. Kicks it to Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Irving's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Simmons against Dinwiddie. Simmons passes to Curry. Back to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Curry. From past the arc. Curry with another miss.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Pass to Jordan. For 3, Harris. And Simmons with the rebound.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
To the inside. Outside for Curry. 13 feet away. Here's Embiid. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Embiid's got his 2nd basket.
Stellar work on the offensive glass. Embiid, his reach helps him track down many second chance opportunities.
Here's Jordan, and it's Jordan with the jam.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the 3rd quarter gets under.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny Jets. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Their field goal percentage was a robe. And that should...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Without question, Seth Curry displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
3rd quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Shake Milton. Howard is out there with Scott. And there's Hill. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3, the small forward. Buries it down low. Milton's got the first bucket of the 3rd here for the 76ers. Now Green. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The 3. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Irving's checked in for the Nets. Milton kicks to Hill. No good that time. Good D by Johnson. Here's Irving. Pass to Claxton. Left side, Irving. Back to Brown. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
Oh, look at that. That's an excellent pass. Irving creating for his teammates, showing his unselfishness.
Hill passes to Howard. Here's Milton. Back to Howard. And the layup's good off the glass. Howard's got 6.
Well, you can't allow Howard to get this kind of positioning. He's confident in his ability to score inside.
Brown outside. Hill against Irving. Greg, if you're a small market team, how do you convince stars that you've drafted and developed to stay and re-sign?
It's a great question, Kevin. I actually think in a lot of ways it's easier today because you can be box office. You can be a superstar in a small market and have the name recognition because of the era we play in. And so I think the biggest way to keep them there is to build a championship caliber team around them. I think that is your saving grace. If you can prove to them that you can build a championship caliber team, I don't really think that there is a reason to want to leave.
It's a solid blueprint.
He's going to get it done all over the floor, outside, inside, mid-range. Irving's their man.
And here is Hill. This is it to Milton. It's back to Hill. Down low. Irving for 3. He doesn't hit that one. 76ers have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Here's Hill. Rebound, Brooklyn. And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the 76ers. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Scott. And Maxey subbed in for Korkmaz. Harden outside. Dinwiddie finds Harden. And the pass to Griffin. The 3. Harden no good. The 76ers trail. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
The wide open look for Durant. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Hill, no good. Harden outside. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. And that's 10 points for James Harden.
Amazing feel for scoring on the interior. I mean, Harden, he's excellent at mixing it up.
Pass to Maxey. There's 25 seconds left in the third. Thybulle gets an open look and hits. Thybulle's got his first 2 points of the night. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Back to Harden. Durant for 3. A three-pointer is right on target. Durant's got 6 points.
Durant's had total confidence in his jumper. Probably since the first jumper he took. I mean, he's one of the most natural-looking shooters you'll ever see.
We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Brooklyn ahead. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. Green is out there with Griffin. Then it's Harden. Then there's Irving. And it's KD in at the point. Here's Embiid. Lays it up and banks it in.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Now here's Durant. On the wing, Irving. Curry with the steal. With a step back. And it's Durant with the rebound. KD's got 6 rebounds in the game. And the jam by Harden.
And you can't leave someone open around Durant. He keeps his eyes up, makes a play for his team.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Harris kicks to Simmons. Back to Harris. Shot clock at 6. Stolen by Durant. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. And here they go. And Green with the basket on the assist by Irving. And it's a 4-point Brooklyn lead.
I love seeing that kind of unselfishness. Irving is proven to be a sensational teammate.
Outside, Simmons. Inside, Harris. Lays it up off the glass.
With broad shoulders and a solid upper body strength. Now, Harris is lethal around the rim.
Harden outside. KD on the wing. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
So for the Nets, Harris comes in for Green, and Dinwiddie subbed in for Kyrie Irving. Outside, Simmons. Embiid, the pass to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Good at recognizing when the defense is overcommitted. I mean, Embiid is terrific at sharing the ball.
Harden outside. Durant in the corner. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Griffin. Another shot, and the layup is up and in. Griffin's got his first basket of the night.
He's showing why he's considered a leader. Griffin wants to be the guy taking these important shots.
Curry dishes to Embiid. Back to Curry. And it's sent back by KD. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And Harden with the stuff.
Oh, man, there's no denying that Harden nails these shots all the time. Love how he just takes over these possessions.
Simmons against Harden. And Simmons kicks to Curry. Pass to Embiid. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Embiid, the pass to Green. Outside, Simmons. Back to Green. The 76ers need to get off a shot. And Durant sends it back.
Well, you're not going to sneak that shot past Durant, not with the reach that he has.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Kevin Durant. And it's Harris with the ball for the Nets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Simmons against Harden. Passes it to Dinwiddie. And here's Harris from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Now their goal on D is to not give him any clean looks from long range.
Curry dishes to Embiid. Outside for Curry. Shoots the 3. A new 14 for the 76ers. Goes back up. And the shot is long.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Offense play from him so far. But you know he's going to keep working to try to turn it around.
Griffin, no one around him. And a miss there on the triple. A big-time possession here.
Yeah, and their hearts must be going 100 miles an hour right now.
Curry's shot is off.
Oof, rough shooting night tonight, but you can't fault him for the effort.
And stolen by Simmons. Outside, Green. Outside, Simmons. To stop the drought. Misses the baby hook. And so it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Chris... Bustling Philadelphia on 9. Looking at the starting 5 for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the center, locking down the middle. And for the 76ers, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry. And it's Green in at the small forward. Now, here is Young. Bogdanovich inside. Embiid's there. And the shot goes in.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Here's Curry. They kick it out to Green. Baseline jumper. Embiid, no good.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Here's Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
He's a fluid athlete who knows what he's doing. Nice finish by Tobias Harris in transition.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism. And you could see he knew exactly where that long rebound was coming off, able to get there quickly and snatch it up.
And it's Hunter with the jam.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Pass to Curry. The pass to Harris. Takes it from 10. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Now, here's Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. Pass to Young. Just 5 on the clock. The Hawks need to get off a shot here. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Back to Curry. Outside, Simmons. Pulls up. Hunter grabs the miss.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Capella, and it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got his third bucket of the night.
Yeah, off to a strong start here early. 6 points off second chance buckets.
Simmons passes to Embiid. Harris trying to get free. Embiid, no good. Atlanta leading by 6. To the paint. Here's Capella. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Here's Williams following the basket by Dwight Howard. Williams kicks to Gallinari. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Hill. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Thibault. Outside Hill. Here's Milton. No good on the 3. The Hawks leading by 6. Here's Reddish. And Reddish with the slam.
Cam Reddish gets low to the ground, has serious moves off the handle, and then the exclamation point.
Bounce pass from Hill. Bible with the ball. Gallinari on him. 36 seconds left in the first quarter. Misses from short range. The offensive rebound. Here's Capella. Here's Herter. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The 76ers trail by 8. And now it's Hill running. He can go all the way.
The quickness of Hill changing ends in the blink of an eye.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. He dishes it to Capella. Passes it to Herter. And yes, it's good.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Atlanta holding on to an 8-point lead. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
You can do everything else right, but if you fail to take care of the defensive glass, you're killing your chances.
Korkmaz is out there with Scott. Then there's Hill. Then there's Howard. And it's Milton in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter.
I mean, physical defense, but Howard just too strong.
The pass to Reddish. Poked away. Milton the pass to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
And these dunk attempts are just too easy for Howard. All he has to do is rise up, and he's golden.
And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Williams passes to Fernando. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Now, here's Milton. No points in the game yet for him.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
And Herter gets it to go. Herter's got the lead up to 8 now for the Hawks.
Finding makeable shots. Kevin Herter continuing to become more efficient as a scorer.
Here's Hill. And he banks in the layup. Hill's got his second bucket of the game to go.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Reddish dishes to Williams. To the middle. Now Hill. Lobbed up there for Howard.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Outside Williams. Pass to Okongwu. Here's Herter. The dish now to Williams. He feeds it to Okongwu. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
This is the type of playmaker Lou is. Outstanding at getting it to his open guys.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Collins checked in for Bruno Fernando. Bogdanovich comes in for Reddish. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Herter. And Trae Young subbed in for Lou Williams. Now here's Simmons. He's still scoreless so far in this one. That's tipped out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. The 76ers making a switch here. Curry's checked in. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Hawks. The 76ers trail by 7. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Here's Bogdanovich. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And Curry has it in the corner. There's the triple. Rebounded by Snell.
And, you know, he just got a little ahead of himself
on that one. How does a great finisher not dump that ball? I still can't figure that one out.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. Lets it go with a three. That shot missing, so the Hawks will take it the other way.
And they continue to control the glass.
The putback, it's good on the putback. And now an 11-point Hawks lead.
He's a terror on the offensive glass. You don't have to run plays for Collins for him to score.
Simmons passes to Harris. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Young outside. Unloads from 13. In Atlanta again with the bucket.
He does a good job of making quick reads and quick decisions off ball screens. Young always looking under control.
Now here's Curry. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And that one drops for him.
This is what you do when your opponents try to take away the three and the painted area.
Young drives in, makes it off the glass. And the Hawks lead by 11.
With that tight handle, Trae Young can get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
Outside, Simmons. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Danny Green. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Capella's checked in. Young way outside. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. And here we go. Here's Simmons. Again, Philadelphia.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
And so it's Atlanta in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Clint Capella had it going on in the first quarter. He had 8 points in the first few. And that should do it with...
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Yeah, and I don't know if anybody saw this offense coming from him, but it's been key for his team.
This is why you prepare. Get ready for the opportunity if it comes your way, because you may be asked to deliver.
And so in the game for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And this has been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead in this game, doing the dirty work down low.
And Embiid throws it down. Now in the free agent race last year, for your money, Greg, who would you have rather taken? Kawhi and PG, Kevin Durant and Kyrie.
Oof. Well,
wow.
I tell you what, it's a tough call. You know, Kawhi's got a couple finals MVPs. KD's got a couple. Kyrie's got a ring. It's a tough call. I mean, PG is more than capable, man. I think it's a toss-up, partner.
I agree. I'm going to agree. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Off the mark with the little step back, Johnny. Here's Collins. 6 points for him. Capella and the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Curry looking it over. Pass to Harris. Now the feed to Embiid. Drops in the layup for 2. Embiid's got 4 points in the quarter.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Passes to Bogdanovich. Outside Collins. Bogdanovich wide open. Drops it in from 14 feet away. And the Hawks lead by 9. The 76ers have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Outside, Simmons. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Kicks to Embiid. 17-foot shot on the way. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Bogdanovich with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You gotta admire the hard work by Simmons, a genius at drawing contact.
And that one misses. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Danny Green. Maxey's checked in for Curry. And George Hill's subbed in for Harris. Williams passes to Okongwu. To the inside. And stolen by Simmons. Taken away by Williams. Oh, that's offensive interference. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
The 76ers trail by 11. Hill deciding where to go with it. Outside, Simmons. Here's Howard, a second chance effort. Outside for Simmons. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. And there's the pass to Maxey. And he gets it to go. Maxey's got his first points of the night.
He is still commanding a lot of defensive attention. Howard just keeps his head up and finds the open man.
And stolen by Thybulle. And oh, here we go. Hill, nobody back. And it goes down 2 points. Hill's got 6.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Back to Herter. Fires from deep. Rebound by the 76ers. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
There's the call on Kevin Herter. That's his first foul. Some changes for Philadelphia. Scotty's checked in for Ben Simmons. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Shake Milton in for Maxey. Milton the pass to Howard. Dishes it to Scott. Got a hand on it. Fast break. Here we go. And Okongwu slams it in.
Nice look from Kevin. Intelligent and unselfish.
19 seconds left in the third. Now here's Milton. Tight defense on him. Howard finds Scott. Clock at 4. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Hawks on top. They lead by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others. It's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. A moment now to reset the lineups brought to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. And so in the game for the 76ers, Embiid is out there with Howard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. Then it's George Hill. And it's Maxey in at the 1. Maxey passes to Thybulle. Feeds it to Embiid. And he lays it straight in.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Young looking around. Herter passes to Capella. Embiid with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. That one goes. Count it. Embiid's got 4 this quarter.
A much different player here in the second half. He's taken advantage of what the defense allows.
Pass to Snell. Now here's Capella. Back to Snell. This one for 3. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Howard with the stop.
And Howard has great timing on these alley-oops. As long as the pass is spot on, he's cleared for takeoff.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. That's his first foul. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Tobias Harris is checked in for Joel Embiid. Green comes in for Matisse Thybulle. Curry's checked in for Hill. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Bruno Fernando comes in for Gallinari. Reddish, he's checked in for Kevin Herter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Tipped away. Outside, Green. On the wing, Green. And Simmons slams it in.
The veteran presence of Danny Green keeping his eyes up, finding his teammate wide open.
We're in the 4th quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Okongwu, the pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Fernando. Simmons pulls it in. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the 76ers. They trail by 6.
Come on, that's your bread and butter. You can't miss that.
Snell dishes to Okongwu. Back to Snell. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. It's not going to go for him. Steps back and fires. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And you know Howard wants that responsibility offensively, and that time he comes through for his team.
Williams against Simmons. Williams passes to Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, both teams trying to close out strong. These are the fireworks that fans came to see.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Embiid, he's checked in for Dwight Howard. Young against Curry. For the 3. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Bogdanovich for 3, and he's good on the 3-ball. And now it's a 9-point Hawks lead.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Hawks ball. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 8 in this 4th quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Young from deep 3-point range. Can't hit the step-back jump shot. Harris passes to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
Young with the ball. From deep. And it's Joel Embiid with the rebound.
This has reached desperation time for him.
For them to have a chance, everything has to go right on both ends from this point on.
Curry finds Green. Philadelphia moving the ball around. There's the 3. Yes! And now they trail by just 4.
Ice water, baby. Game's on the line. Give it to someone who's been there before.
Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Curry. Good D by Bogdanovich. Young from deep three-point range. And the miss. All right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
A great view of our broadcast. And as
hey, Kevin.
Thanks, DA. So the next starting five. Harris is out there with Durant. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Irving in at the 2 spot. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now, here is Young. Greg, we've got 2 terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Outside Jordan. The 3 from Harden. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Here's Bogdanovich. Capella trying to free himself up. Bogdanovich, no luck. Harris passes to Durant. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
Well, despite his outward demeanor, Durant plays with so much passion, takes the hit, still able to convert.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Young. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Pass to Hunter. Takes a 3. That one misses. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. Lobbed up there for KD. And stolen by Bogdanovich. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Shots good from Young.
That's Young's favorite shot right there. A lights-out long-distance sniper with unlimited range.
On the wing, Irving. Now the pass to Harden. KD on the wing. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Durant's got 5.
This is a solid opening quarter right here. Very active and creating a lot of good opportunities for himself.
Here's Young. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
You just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch.
Now here's Harden. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by the Hawks.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Collins with it. Guarded now by Irving.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Now here's Durant. He has 5. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. It's stolen by Capella. Outside Collins. Young finds Collins. Here's Hurt. Lets it go from deep. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Reddish comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Williams in for Young. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Jordan's checked in. Here's Herter. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Herter passes to Williams. Reddish kicks to Williams. Here's Herter, covered by Irving. Lob pass to Capella. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oop.
Harden surveying the D. From the wing. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And so it's Gallinari with it. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Capella with the second effort. Second shot opportunity. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Brooklyn's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Getting bumped on the drive, Durant still maintains laser-sharp focus, something he's known for.
Williams passes to Capella. 41 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down low. And it's sent back by KD. Capella with the bucket. Here is Harden. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside Durant. Harden finds Durant. Back to Harden. Over Williams. No good off the back of the rim.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Here's Gallinari. Good work defensively by KD.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating.
One quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. The Hawks on top. They lead by 2. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. Well, from what you guys are seeing from the Hawks, what are you thinking about their performance?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Yeah, they were going right at the opponent here and forcing their hand. I mean, like literally making them foul them.
Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Brown. Griffin is out there with Green. And it's Claxton in at the center, locking down the middle. The Hawks leading. Reddish with the ball. Here's Herter. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Second chance shot. Okongwu, the pass to Herter. The shot's good. Herter's got the lead up to 4 now for the Hawks.
Known for being a scorer, Herter is good at staying active and then looking to capitalize inside.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Atlanta making a switch here. Dunn's checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And there it is for him.
And just a great second quarter for them after such a difficult first, bringing that field goal percentage up from below 30 and now with the lead.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game. Brown kicks to Green. Dinwiddie right side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
Oof. That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better big men defending the pick and roll, in part because of his instincts. You know, he doesn't impress me in terms of his physical attributes, but his mind, the ability to anticipate, having a sense of how perimeter players play the game. He's a guy that's terrific. I'll give you an oldie but goodie in Andre Iguodala. He's still terrific. And I pick bigger guys because you've got to be able to switch that and guard smaller players. And, you know, at the center and the swing position, those are 2 guys that still are very reliable.
And Reddish with the slam.
And there's these moments where Reddish can do it all himself, a two-way threat, taking pleasure in putting his stamp on those kind of sequences.
Outside Griffin. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Dunn. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Dinwiddie outside. Outside, Green. Kicks it to Brown. 5 to shoot. Green passes to Claxton. Uses both hands to slam it down.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Now, here's Dunn. There's 1:40 left to play here in the half. Right block shot. Count it. Dunn's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And Dunn has such exceptional shooting form. Just a smooth operator from that spot on the floor.
Now, Chris Dunn, a part of that Zach LaVine trade a few years ago. You know, GA, what's interesting about Dunn is he actually played a lot of small forward last season.
How about that? Drafted 5th overall back in 2016 as a point guard. He's only about 6'3", but very strong and has long arms and plays with great toughness. Just another example of how small ball is affecting every front court position.
Dunn kicks to Okongwu. Back to Dunn. Now, here's Okongwu. He's guarded close. Another shot. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. It's stolen by Brown. One-on-one fast break. Outside Griffin. To the middle. Claxton, no good. Atlanta leading by 6. Here's Herter. A three-pointer, no good. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. And stolen by Dunn. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And we are not going to halftime just yet. Officials signaling they are going to review. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in the driver's seat, up 8 points.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back. A competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The defense told they got themselves into in the open. And that...
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Trae Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And he has lost all confidence out there. Still not a single field goal made in the game.
Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah.
Oh man. Caution. Flammable.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish. You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Staying aggressive, stay on the attack. That's how Bogdanovich is going to earn these whistles.
And so Bogdanovich nails both of them.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Harden dishes to Harris. Irving from long range. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Hits the three-point bomb. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
Well, great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovich dangerous.
Harden against Bogdanovich. It's Harden with the drive. And Capella sends it back. And they're on the break. Ball going up court. And that one, good. Young's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, you could tell Hunter knew he was open, did not hesitate to find him.
Harden outside. Pass to Jordan. Back to Harden. Out to Harris to stop the run. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Joe Harris, the lethal shooter, he can also be a threat in the pick-and-roll game.
Yeah, Harris does a great job reading what a defense is giving. He's more than just a catch-and-shoot type of player. Harris can hit shots on the move and isn't afraid to go at defenders.
A shot by Harden, wide open. Misses the three.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. Shot by Collins, no good. Nets trail by 15. And a wide-open look for Irving. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Young. He has 7. Outside Collins. Pass to Young. And the layup is good. He's got 9.
Young working hard on the defensive end that time.
The Nets have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Harris outside. From deep. Atlanta with the rebound.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
They grab their own miss. Capella. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Great initiative from Capella there. Seeing an opportunity to score and getting the D to act.
Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. Tony Snell comes in for Bogan Bogdanovich. Lou Williams is subbed in for Trae Young. Claxton tries yet again, and the layup is good. Claxton's got 8 points.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Capella finds Williams. Inside, and finished off by Collins.
When you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Dinwiddie against Williams. Here's Claxton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Williams passes to Gallinari. 16 seconds left to play in the third. Down low, Capella, and it's blocked. In transition, here come the Nets. Brown's got the ball, taken away. From deep, up again, and oh, he hits the buzzer beater. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Setting the floor for the Nets. Durant is out there with Harris. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Green, and it's Brown in at the 2.
And that 3 ball from Gallo looks good. Just very impressive form right there.
Irving looking over the floor. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Williams passes to Capella. In the corner, Snell with it. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. Trailing by 19. Pass to Brown. Launches it. Irving can't hit.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Back to Gallinari. They get it back. Capella kicks to Snell. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. For the Hawks, Hunter's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Young is subbed in for Williams. And then for Brooklyn, Jordan, he's checked in for Green. Luwawu Cabarro comes in for Harris. And it's James Harden in for Brown. Irving for 3. Drills it from outside. Irving's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Nets.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Young up top, covered by Irving. And Young kicks to Hunter. Three-pointers, Snell. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. Got a piece of it. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. No good with the triple. The Hawks leading by 16. Here's Hunter. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Durant, that's good.
And as they're trailing in this game, they're trying to stay in it with the triples, shooting a lot more of them than they did in the first half.
Young looking it over. Here's the 3. That one's not going to go. And it's the Nets taking it the other way. From deep Harden. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
I mean, there's just no limit to Harden's range. Even from way downtown, this guy is a threat to score.
From the stripe. And he hits the jumper for 2. And the Hawks lead by 12.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
Well, defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And Durant puts up a deep 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And this has been relentless from KD here tonight. The defense has tried to adjust not once but several times and nothing working.
Capella inside, guarded by Jordan. Young passes to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. Tries again. Rebound, Brooklyn. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Here's Harden. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
Now Young. On the top of the key. Here's Capella. The kick out to Young. Snell from outside. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
We've got 33 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Snell. Young from deep three-point range. The Hawks again can't hit.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
Oh, offensive interference. .15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Collins finds Young. To the left side wing. Hunter, no one around him. No good again that time. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
But traffic in New York City. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Seth Curry is out there with Ben Simmons, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for the Nets, Durant is out there with Jordan. Then it's Harden. Then there's Harris. And it's Irving at the 2 guard. Now, here is Harden.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating.
Oh,
my goodness! That was special. Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
Here is Harden. Harris inside the line. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Green kicks to Harris. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Jordan. He can't get it to go. Good D by Embiid. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. It's stolen by Harris. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Irving with the ball. Now guarded by Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, Jordan's size is part of the reason why he draws as many fouls as he does. They just have a tough time getting through his body without fouling.
Good on the second free throw. And Simmons has got the ball here for Philadelphia. Outside, Green. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And then Simmons slams it in.
And the amazing moves of Simmons. I mean, he's just so much fun to watch when he's got the ball in his hand.
Harden outside, and there's the call on Curry. That's his first foul. Harden finds Irving. Hands it from downtown.
There they go. Finally able to drop one in on their fourth try.
The 76ers have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Simmons passes to Curry. Feeds it to Embiid. And good that time.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Harden outside. Floats one. No good there. And Philadelphia the other way now.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively. Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Harden with it. Picked up by Harris. The pass to Durant. A 3-ball. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Greg, you've always said to have a winning team, you need franchise players. Talk about the specific qualities you look for in those superstars that can catapult a team to greatness.
It's a great question, Kevin. Talent really isn't enough. You know, whether you lead vocally or by example, the agenda has to be winning, and your best players really define who your team is going to be. So the franchise caliber player is a much-needed asset.
Yeah, you know, Harris is an active player. I mean, he's smooth and he's skilled, but he's also a guy that's got some grit and grind to him as well and gets in there and keeps possessions alive.
Now here's Harden. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. On its way from Curry for 2, and it's off the back rim. No good. And they're pushing it up. Here's KD. Kept alive. There's the feed to Jordan. Embiid with the steal. They kick it out to Green. It's good from long range.
Nice fluid motion there on the catch and shoot jumper from Green. You can't rush that shot. You got to be smooth with it, and he is.
Now, here is Harden. Outside Irving. Back to Harden. And the rejection by Embiid. And now Philadelphia on the break. Green with the ball. And Curry has another 3 for Philadelphia.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
They knew this was coming. Harden can't just let that last 3 go. Way too competitive for that.
Outside Green. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. That's to Curry. Over Irving. Curry can't get it to go. Irving kicks to Durant. Beyond the arc. Another miss by Harden. Up in time. That one, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. Philadelphia ahead. They lead by 8. 2K Sports back in a moment here in Brooklyn. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the 76ers, what are your thoughts?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Brown out there with Green. Then there's Griffin, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard. So that's the Nets 5. Nets trail by 8. On the wing, Brown. To the paint. And it's sent back by Howard.
Get that weak stuff out of here around Howard. Return to sender is what he stamped that one with.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layup. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. It's a 10-point game. Here's Griffin. The kick out to Brown. The three-pointer off the mark.
You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
The drive by Scott. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Really, really hard to keep Howard out of the paint. I mean, once he gets the position he wants, he's going to look to throw it down.
Griffin with it. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. To the inside. Here's Claxton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. And Irving subbed in for Dinwiddie. Now here's Griffin. They shoot again. And he sinks the layup. Griffin's got his first bucket in this one.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Now here's Milton. Defense right on him. Pass to Howard. Stolen by Durant. And Irving with a clear path to the hoop. Finished off the break. Irving's got 5.
Tell you what, this is what Irving can do now. He'll leak out and then make the right read in transition.
And here is Hill. Passes it to Howard. He dishes it to Scott. Howard. Great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 9.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
That shot by Griffin, no good.
Does not get much easier than that, but somehow he came up empty there.
A shot by Milton, no good.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more. Yeah. Now this is impressive. Durant showing you all of that creativity with that one.
Outside Hill. Korkmaz kicks to Howard. Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Scott the pass to Korkmaz. Here's Howard. Back to Scott. Another shot. Another miss by Philadelphia. Nets trail by 7. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets.
And I think one of the things understated about Harden, he's a great athlete. I mean, he can rise and bounce. He's strong. He's quick. He can easily punch it on you when he gets to the rim.
There's Green with the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Green's got his second bucket of the night.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Harris dishes to Harden. Back to Harris. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Dinwiddie kicks to Harden. The tray. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers in the driver's seat, up 8 points. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. And we know that Joel Embiid is one of the best centers in the league, Shaq has. And that'll about do it as we get ready.
And we've got 3rd quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. One guy who's been getting it done is Danny Green.
But really, the numbers aren't gaudy. They don't stick out, but his energy and impact does.
Yep, and you know what? He does the dirty work for him. That grit and grind type of work. Always hustling all the time.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the small forward position. Harden the pass to Luau. For 3. That one's rebounded by Embiid. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Curry dishes to Simmons. Here's Harris. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Hey, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best. And I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys,
yes,
they're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end.
And the pass to Maxey. To the middle. Harris, good. Harris has got 5 points now in the quarter.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Now Harden, he has 7. Dinwiddie right side. He feeds it to Jordan. Over Embiid. No good from Jordan.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Thibault, the pass to Maxey. Outside, Simmons. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Then for the 76ers, Dwight Howard's checked in for Harris. And George Hill's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Some changes for Philadelphia. Scotty's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Jake Milton in for Maxey.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
And the call will be against George Hill. That is his first foul of the game. third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Griffin inside. He's guarded by Hill, and it's in there.
And that's just too easy. When Griffin gets to that area of the floor, expect him to finish.
Hill against Griffin. Hill dishes to Howard. Here's Scott. Offensive rebound.
Boy, fighting to keep that play alive. Beautiful tip in there.
And so Griffin will bring it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 13. Dishes it to KD. On the wing, Brown. Scott against KD. 4 on the clock. Griffin kicks to KD. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Durant's got 8.
Just was a step beyond the half-court line. Durant a threat to let it fly. Great range.
Korkmaz passes to Scott. Back to Korkmaz. There's the dish to Scott. On the wing, Milton. Deep 2 from Hill. The wing jumper off target. Nets trail by 10. And the wide open shot from Griffin. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Lobbed up there for Howard. That one doesn't drop. And there's the call on Howard. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brooklyn making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. And Harris subbed in for Blake Griffin. Then for the 76ers, Matisse Thybulle checked in for Mike Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. And it's Seth Curry in for Shake Milton. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's foul number 2 for him. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Outside Curry.
Hey, yo, right here.
Next foul. The 76ers have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
Free throw good, Curry.
And just like his brother Steph, Seth is an impressive bucket getter. I mean, somebody whose role is to shoot and score the ball.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Harden kicks to Griffin for the 3. Unable to get that one. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. 76ers lead by 12. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Green, Brown out there with Harden. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Harris in at the 3. So that's the Nets 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep, Harden. That shot off. Simmons with the defensive effort.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here is Harris. It's Brown on the wing. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And that's an intentional foul. A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jordan. Kevin Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Dinwiddie's checked in for Brown. And it's Griffin in for Harris. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. Out of bounds. Nets trail by 12. Outside Griffin. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. Pass to Claxton. Outside KD. Here's Harris. Curry is inside, guarded by Harden. It's Curry, that time on the assist from Tobias Harris.
Nice body control by Seth Curry. I mean, he's so good at fending off defenders on the way up.
Griffin passes to Dinwiddie. Harden with it. Now Green defending. Here's Dinwiddie. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
Green finds Curry, fires the three, sinks the three-pointer.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
And here's Griffin. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Nothing doing offensively yet for them in the fourth. Pass to KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Harris.
Boy, what a nice ball fake there. Hard not to bite on that one. I mean, you have to be aggressive if you want to challenge KD's shot, and then he's got you right where he wants you.
Joe Harris is checked in for James Harden.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
Outside Curry. Simmons with it. Outside Green. Embiid trying to break loose. They get the rebound to the paint. Harris outside. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Outside Griffin. Passes it to Dinwiddie. Here's Durant. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Boy, that's a tough take there by Durant. He gets off the shot. His finesse coming into play there, and he's able to draw the foul as a result.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Brooklyn. Kyrie Irving comes in for Blake Griffin. Durant, the pass to Harris. Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And a deep 3 from Curry. Doesn't go that time. The Nets go the other way with it. Dinwiddie with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Irving for 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. The 76ers leading by 15.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Philadelphia.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Joel Embiid.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Puts it up from 12. Irving can't get it to go. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. There's the pass to Green. And Simmons kicks to Green. Here's the 3. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Brooklyn with the ball. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth quarter.
Set up on a platter that time by Harris. A room service dime right there.
Simmons against Irving. Outside Curry. Fires for 3. Nailed from three-point land. And the 76ers lead by 16. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Irving from long range. It's hauled in by Harris. And here's Embiid. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which, thank you, David, great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For